Hello everyone, this is Peter Lucian for PV News. Here are today's trending headlines and paragraphs based on recent news. Protests sweep Lagos amid #End Bad Governance movement's revival. Lagos is once again a hotspot of civil unrest, as organizers of the #End Bad Governance movement have reignited protests, calling for governmental reforms. In a show of caution, the Lagos State Police invited the movement's leadership to meet with the newly appointed Commissioner of Police. While tensions are high, both sides hope to keep dialogue open in the face of upcoming nationwide protests. Ebola-like Marburg virus outbreak claims 8 lives in Rwanda. An outbreak of the deadly Marburg virus in Rwanda has killed 8 people, with healthcare workers being the most affected. The hemorrhagic fever has no authorized vaccine or treatment and poses significant risks in Central Africa. Rwanda's health authorities are conducting contact tracing and testing to contain the virus, though US health officials say it poses little threat to Americans at this time. Nigeria celebrates 64th independence. President Tinubu calls for reform. On Nigeria's 64th independence anniversary, President Bola Tinubu delivered a speech urging the country to embrace significant reforms or face potential collapse. Amid ongoing protests and economic challenges, Tinubu's speech emphasized unity, calling for resilience among Nigerians during a period of uncertainty. Marburg virus outbreak. No cases yet in the US, CDC on alert. As the Marburg virus outbreak spreads across Rwanda, claiming several lives, US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention officials are closely monitoring the situation. The virus has a high fatality rate and shares similarities with Ebola, prompting fears of broader contagion in the region. No cases have yet been reported in the United States. Rwandan officials race to contain Marburg virus as death toll rises. Rwanda's health authorities are under pressure as the Marburg virus continues to spread, with 26 confirmed cases so far. While the death toll stands at 8, the virus's highly contagious nature has caused widespread concern. The government is ramping up isolation measures and testing in an attempt to prevent further casualties. Chelsea £40 million swoop for Napoli's Victor Osimhen. Chelsea Football Club is reportedly preparing a £40 million bid for Napoli striker Victor Osimhen as they look to bolster their attacking options. The Nigerian forward has been a standout performer in Serie A, and his potential move could reshape Chelsea's frontline. Nigerian youths mobilize against #October 1. Nvidia shares fall amid China's push for domestic AI chip development. Nvidia's stock took a hit as Chinese tech firms, encouraged by government guidance, are turning to local suppliers for AI chips. This shift follows Beijing's emphasis on reducing reliance on US semiconductor technology, boosting the shares of Chinese firms like Cambricon and Huawei as they capitalize on domestic demand. Marburg virus outbreak sparks fear in Central Africa. International aid steps in. The international community has ramped up aid efforts in Rwanda as the Marburg virus continues to spread. With over 300 people identified as having come into contact with the virus, containment efforts are now critical. Nigeria at 64, celebrations amid protests as nation faces crucial turning point. As Nigeria celebrates its 64th Independence Day, the country finds itself at a crossroads. Civil unrest is growing, particularly with planned protests across several states, but celebrations continue in major cities. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and PV News Online. This is Peter Lucian for PV News signing off. Stay safe and stay informed. Thank you for tuning in. Stay active and keep cheering. Until next time.